Hi, folks. Welcome back. This is Christopher with the Green Dragon, and today I bring you some Warhammer previews. First one up is what I've been waiting for most of the time, and since I was collecting this back in early 2005 or 2006, I can't remember the exact year. But anyway, here we go. Angron, Berserkers, Lord Invocatus. Now we got this new guys here, which I'll show you further down. If there's a video right here, I'll put the link to this uh, down below. But this guy right here is part of the Eightbound. It's a unit of 3 elite choices for the World Eaters army. They're very specific to the World Eaters, kind of like how the Khorne Berserkers are as a troop choice. And they look really great. Look pretty fun to play. Look just pretty cool looking models. Really big, beefy dudes. Love the size of the chain axes, like the weapons they wield there. But yeah, they seem to be fighting some sort of demon, but here the backpacks just kind of more just demonic. On the back, it probably looks more like the shape of Khorne, the Blood God. You can see some of them are kind of still forming, which is kind of neat. Very that biomechanical that a lot of the Chaos player base loves and kind of been waiting for. I'm not speaking for all of you guys, but most of us anyway that are loved Chaos. I mean, that's what pulled me in, is a lot of that biomech type of mutations where you're fusing with that machine is pretty awesome. Like you can even tell like the musculature over inside of his armor is starting to come up. But essentially, they're fighting with 8 demons inside of them to kind of create like this kind of raging berserker that is essentially like a possessed, but more than one particular demon. Now, this is them in my final form. In a sense, yes, this is their final form. So they go ahead and once they conquered the demon, or they say fuse with the demon, they essentially become one body with all 8 of the demons inside of them and become one creature, which is the exalted that 8-bound right here. But anyway, these ones here are pretty fun looking models. Big, beefy, um, just scary ass dudes coming at you hard. Main thing is, I do like this again with the biomech. This one here, I hope they give you. It looks like they're going to give you other options. I assume this is going to be the same exact kit, but just with other options, so you can make exalted ones or something. Because the main thing is the body's different, but the backpacks are the same. If I go back up here, yeah, like the backpacks are the same, but the body's fronts are different at least. So either they give you different chest pieces, and then this is all one set piece. Usually that doesn't usually happen with these ones. Usually this backpack's separate, and then this back piece is separate. But all the back pieces look fairly the same. So, but anyway, like this is cool where the armor's becoming teeth and his chest is becoming exposed. Uh, like overall, it just looks really, really cool as far as the model goes. Um, this guy here again with that biomechanical arm with the chainsaw coming out in between his fingers. If you guys like Chainsaw Man, this is pretty good. I just love that they're having these like one handing like this extra large chain axe, which is usually used for twos. But yeah, you can even see like the armor's just cracking. Again, this just reminds me of like the possessed Space Marines, in which we got earlier this year, and uh, they look great. They look fun. I hope they're fun to play. I hope they just don't get shot off the table like crazy. I love this, like this buzz saw, literally coming out in between his hand. That's pretty awesome. I wish this guy had something similar to the other two here. I hope we get another thing for this, because this is kind of like, okay, cool. He's got like this chain axe pole arm, um, chain sword pole arm with like a pick at the end. I I would like something more like like this for all of them, because this guy here, he looks demon here, but he's still like, I'm still kind of humanish here and here. You're almost kind of, you know, you're almost there, buddy. You're not fully exalted compared to like this guy's here. They look similar. So that would be the only thing. I would probably kit bash this one. I'd probably kit bash all of them, really. Be honest with you, give them more like mutations, but I do like this kind of like saw arm. That's really awesome. Now, this one's cool. These are the Jackals, which are essentially like they're cultists. I thought these were going to be like some beastmen or something, but it's brand new models specifically for this faction. So overall, looks pretty cool. Um, there's both men and women here. From what I could tell, you get one big dude. It looks like, but just overall, like fun looking models. A lot of change, a lot of axes. They all have two axes at least, or chain sword or chain axe. This one got literally a chain fist, like in the literal sword, but which is great. This is the Lord on Juggernaut, which is alternate sculpt from Lord Invocatus. So again, he looks pretty good. You get some options on heads. Not so much here on the Juggernaut. He looks slightly different than the other Juggernauts that you usually get in the other kits. And then you go down here. This is kind of like their main poster here. More berserkers here. Berserkers here. You got the Lord of Skulls right here. You got your Land Raider. You got, the Exalted, Eightbound, Angron, which everybody's really excited for. If you've been playing like World Eaters for a long time or been a long time World Eater fan, yeah, definitely excited for him. The new Berserker sculpts, they're looking great. Very dynamic, all running towards there, taking out some Dark Angels, which is pretty great. I actually was too busy looking here the first time I saw this without actually looking so much over here. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then this one, they're taking out, trying to take on the new Imperial Guards. Um, Again, hopefully their codex lets them kind of get up and survive that combat, because seeing these guys here kind of harkens back to like, okay, the old strat, just put them in put the termies on your big dudes and your land raiders and push the land raiders up here. Here's your good Mauler Fiend right there. I hope Mauler Fiend gets a buff. I hope these guys get some sort of buff here. I hope all their units get some sort of buff when it comes to like shooting them. But we'll see when the codex comes out. Speaking of which, cover codex, fantastic. Couldn't ask for more. You got skulls. You got the color red. You got like sky burning dudes with chain axes, crazy guys running in there, chain swords everywhere. Insanity, carnage coming forward. So overall, this looks great. Now, there's 3 other reveals too that have come out with this particular one here. But overall, I do enjoy these guys here. I feel like these guys here could have been a little bit more interesting to look at. They kind of just look like berserkers that were Terminators at one point or became Terminators, and these guys could have easily probably been a squad of 5 Red Butchers here, and then this guy here could have been like a slightly larger version of this, and be the the what they are now, the Eightbound, and just have a squad of 3 of these as Eightbound, but have them, I don't know, the size of like Obliterators. That would have been cool. And then have these guys as like, hey, these are the Red Butchers, but have like 5 of them. Like, that would have been cool. But anyway, I'm happy with these sculpts. I like these Jackals. They're going to be really kind of fun and to paint up and get and build together. Um, Again, haven't seen too much different sculpt for type of cultist. A lot of guys were going to go ahead and use the Necromunda. I forgot what warband it is. I don't really play Necromunda, but I looked at them myself, and yeah, those would make awesome cultists as well. But again, yeah, overall, I'm excited for next year. Again, this is the new Chaos Prince sculpt that came out earlier this year as well, with the Slaves to Darkness box. Uh, this one has a bestial head. The bestial head's going to look pretty sick. But anyway, tell me, guys, what you guys think about this particular one here. I'll be doing a couple more videos on the other releases. Got a lot to discuss there. But anyway, just tell me what you guys think down in comments below. Did you like this? Did you not? The one thing I did miss is the unit of Juggernauts, Berserkers on Juggernauts. I was hoping for some Berserkers on Juggernauts because, well, look here. Kind of lonely running up front without like a fast attack unit that is like just in your codex, but I don't know. Hopefully they go ahead and add some more to that leak that was the points values for these, which was kind of blurry, but it was essentially like a list of units coming out. But hopefully that was maybe a draft. Maybe we'll see some more. Who knows? Games Workshop probably has a lot more surprises up their sleeve. But anyway, again, yeah, just let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'll put links to this one here on this video down below. And until next time, guys, never stop smiling.